Hello, everyone. Can we talk about drugs for a minute?
Yeah, so
What did I just
For, like,
stumble
the
Can we
into?
talk about
Old
drugs
days?
for like 2 seconds?
in the old days, like at concerts, people walk around with these giant fucking balloons and sell them. That's just all filled with like the Laffy gas and shit.
Nitrous oxide.
Really?
Until
And you
until
get fucking
they, like,
high.
Yeah.
How long is the high?
I don't know. I've
It's
never
not
done
that
it.
far, but like people will, like at concerts, like say you're just tailgating, hanging out at a concert, you can go
I was-
over to someone who has one of the
Oh.
big tanks filling up balloons and sell them. Until cops started cracking down. on
I've
it.
genuinely never heard about this before.
You've
Really?
never heard about
I've
doing
never
whippets
heard about
before.
whippets before.
Dude, they're
They'll-
insane.
Yeah,
It's like,
they'll
you
get the
remember
Laffy
when
gas.
we were kids and we'd fucking
How-
take the spray
you
cans?
guys said it was a 15-second high?
It's something like that.
No,
Why
it's
is
a
it
li-
worth it?
No, because that 15 seconds feels long as shit.
I guess. I guess, bro.
Remember when we would take the spray cheese bottles or like the whipped cream bottles and you'd get the gas? It's like
Yeah, like a
basically
little
doing
hang
that.
line almost.
Like if you're inhaling just that without the fucking.
I've inhaled helium before.
Yes, it's
yeah,
like
but that
that.
doesn't get you high. It just makes your fucking voice change.
So whippets is like the
That gets
stuff
you
they
fucking
numb you.
high, dude.
I know, I've had it before because I've had, like, dental
Surgery
surgery
stuff.
with it, yeah. But I've never, like, I didn't know people just took that shit.
Like if you do like a
Do
little
that,
bit,
Yeah, dude. They just get fucking high as shit.
That's kind of funny.
yeah, that, like
You
And,
just
like,
can't
the
do a
old
bunch of
school
them
days.
because that's when it gets dangerous.
That's when
Yeah.
brain damage occurs. Like Steve-O had brain damage because of it.
Oh fuck! I do remember hearing about whippets
Steve-
now because I watched like a Steve-O thing and
Yeah.
he talked about it.
Yeah, and there's a picture of him with all them blue canisters. Those are whippet canisters,
The little
bro.
cans that are like, oh yeah.
And he
you know
would
what?
reload them Call of Duty
Yeah,
style in a
I
fucking
do
canister.
vaguely kind of remember this now, but I didn't know that it was just the laughing gas stuff. I thought it was just like
no, it's Laffy
fucking like yeah.
gas. So like
It's
people that work in like
Yeah,
dentist
water,
offices
something.
and hospitals, they have to lock those up because
think I-
people will
People
break in
just
and
sit there
steal
trying
the
to-
fucking canisters.
They're not soda though.
Watch out.
Please.
Almost fucking died.
So welcome to that one show where we went on like a 2-minute tangent on whippets.
Can we talk about drugs?
It was just genuinely
Oh,
fascinated me. I've never heard of it.
Yeah. All we
Yeah,
have
literally,
is those
old,
mixer
like-
things on the drawer.
Eggs.
And eggs. You
Yeah,
can drink
so
some
concerts,
eggs.
people
Fuck.
would they'll have the
balloon.
tall ones.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
fill up these giant balloons and just sell people. So you'll see people walking around with these giant balloons until cops crack
You know
down
what?
on
Fuck
it.
it. I'm just gonna stand up.
It used to happen in like the older days, like
Yeah.
80s. It was big. You think?
Yeah.
Like,
There
yeah.
was
It was definitely bigger back in the day, but
I
you
think
can still find it
the
nowadays.
90s they did it, like Woodstock, then Woodstock 99.
Oh, dude, people were on
Documentary.
fucking drugs like nuts
Yeah.
there.
There's
That's always
a
been
couple
Woodstock
like
thing, though.
they shoot like
We've
big
definitely talked about Woodstock '99 before.
Oh, we
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
We've
Fuck
talked
it
about it
was.
before, so we won't
Yeah.
go much.
It was
in
back
depth
when the
on it.
documentary was released.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Before-
those were released around this shoot like 2 years ago.
That's what we were talking about.
before
Like,
we
talked
lose
about this
ourselves,
yeah.
before we lose ourselves here, let's do our picks right now.
Let's do our picks real
Let's do
quick.
football.
Please, please,
Yeah,
please.
let's do our picks real quick.
Before I knock your thing over, Zach is going to
So, to update the people on last week's results, if it loads. Alright, so we had. Okay, the page is starting to get really full, so I have to scroll down a little bit.
Fuck.
Oh, shit. It is. Tease it, tease it.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
Tease it a little bit.
Proclamation.
Okay, here we go. Someone dropped their phone. So, Sunday Night Football, last week we had the Cowboys and Niners. Everybody except Seth picked the Niners to win, so there's that.
Who won?
The Niners.
Niners won.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I lost money because I didn't use fucking Pollard at all.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go 49ers.
Last week's Monday Night Football, Packers Raiders. This was a very decisive game.
I didn't bet on that game. That was too sketchy.
Let's see who won that week. Not a lot of people won. Luke won that week. Who else? The page is really big now. So Seth got that right, and Lauren got that right. And then Thursday Night Football, everybody picked the Chiefs, and the Chiefs won.
I didn't.
Hey!
I didn't even pay attention to that because there was bigger issues for that.
Yeah. But
So this
we'll
week,
talk about that later.
this week Sunday night game
Oh,
tonight.
God.
We have Giants and Bills.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna start Bills, like easily Bills by a million.
I'm gonna take the underdog and go the Bills.
You're taking the Bills? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way. Just like Chiefs Broncos, there's just no way. Zach, who do you got? Chiefs or Bills?
Chiefs.
Oh,
Thank
Chiefs. I meant Giants. Bills. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Giants or
Buffalo
Bills?
versus Giant. Think of that.
Dude, no, I'm not. I'm not going off that anymore. How are the? What are the Giants good?
No.
Shit, he's actually
what
figuring
city
out
are they
football.
from?
New York.
Fuck New
They're
York.
both from New York.
Well,
Oh, the
yeah,
Chiefs-
but the
Bills are from
Bills are from Buffalo.
Upstate New York.
So it's the
up
Bills
yonder
and the
country.
Giants.
Yeah,
right?
I didn't mean to say Chiefs. That's my bad.
Okay, I was gonna say Chiefs, but I will do so. Oh, they're also from up New York.
They're both from New York.
Buffalo. I'm gonna.
All right,
I-
we got a Bills.
Think of the wings.
the Buffalo is better than is fucking than
Mhm.
lower state New York.
All
Wait,
right.
you change all the colors for the ones that lost?
No, the
Or
winners
what?
are in red.
Oh.
Luke, Giants or Bills?
God damn it! I always pick the Bills and they always fucking lose.
You picked the. No, you never picked
What?
the Bills on here.
Wait, Buffalo?
You've never picked
Buffalo.
the Bills to
Wait.
win. They've only played once though on
Oh,
prime
I
time.
feel like I've fucking picked them multiple times though.
You have not.
All right.
You
well,
picked the Giants to win once, and that didn't work.
Well then, the better records fucking who? The Bills.
The Bills, they're 3-2.
All
Yeah,
right.
they're 3-2, and the Giants are 1-4.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do fucking Bills.
All right, Bills sweep today.
Word. Good.
Today's sweep.
Monday.
Monday Night Football. Cowboys Chargers.
Chargers.
You're going Chargers. All
Bro,
right.
fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. This is actually a lot closer of a game, but I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I just think so.
Yeah, Chargers. are
Zach, Bill, Cowboys or Chargers?
The Chargers.
Chargers. All right.
I will refuse to support Dallas, Texas.
good.
Valid. All right, Luke. Chargers or Cowboys?
Make it a sweep, homie.
Chargers. It is. All right. This is the first time we ever had
Thursday
back-to-back
night.
sweeps.
Good.
I know little about football, but as a Eagles fan, I know you're not allowed to like the Cowboys.
As
Good.
someone,
Exactly. You
as
got
someone
that.
who has seen Texas lose miserably, yes.
I like the Texas seethe. It's
Why
it's
is
very
it doing
fun.
this? Why can't I just do the
Ruin it.
We have one more pick. We're gonna go Week 7 Thursday Night Football. Jaguars versus Saints.
Jaguars
So-
versus
Saints?
You're going Saints.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a very interesting fucking.
You know what? Should I do something wacky or should I go with like an actual thing?
If you want to go with Dougie P.
Nah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do something wacky.
No, that's not in London, is it?
No.
Alright.
It's a Thursday night game, so. it wouldn't
Oh,
be.
yeah.
The last London game's being played right now as we speak. But you know what? I'm gonna do something really wacky, and I'm probably only doing this once. I'm calling a tie. I'm gonna call a fucking tie
For who?
for the Jags and Saints,
Really?
just because like I don't know. I just have a weird feeling that they could tie on. Usually primetime games don't end in ties, but like I'm
You
gonna
can
say tie.
tie in football.
You can tie
Yeah,
in
you can.
football,
If you go to overtime, no one scores in overtime.
then you tie.
How long's overtime?
10 minutes.
So they're just games where people score nothing the entire game, and
No,
they're-
it goes back to back. So, like, people march down, get a touchdown, and get a touchdown. By the end of the, then, like, it'll be stop, and then, like, say it's, like, 14-14.
I mean, that would make a very good game of football, I guess.
It gets exciting. But
Ties are
it's
very
so
rare though.
bullshit.
I'm just gonna. This is gonna be
Yeah.
my only tie.
A
of the
tie
season.
game sounds like it for like a crazy experience to see.
Oh!
Like
It's
live.
funny because both
It's
teams.
like
that means they
after-
both lose to me.
Yeah,
All right, Zach.
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
All right. Luke.
All right.
Jaguars or Saints or tie?
Oh damn. Well, you said they have a close record.
I think the Jaguars are 3-2 and the Saints are probably 2-3. I'm gonna look real quick.
All right. That'll make me That'll help me with my decision.
Okay, so the Jags are 3-2 right now.
For now,
Yeah, right now they are.
and then.
But they will either be 3-3 or 4-2 by the time they play the Saints, because it's technically next week.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do the Jags.
You're going the Jags.
I'm gonna do the Jags.
All right.
Underdog.
And the Saints are also 3-2, but they could be 3-3 or 4-2.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do them.
Alright, so we're done with the
Jaguars.
picks?
Yep, we are done
Did
with
you
the
see
picks.
what the NFL did
No,
for Chiefs?
no, I did not.
Alright, so just watch this.
God, my face hurts.
The Chiefs are hosting the Broncos for an exciting Thursday night football matchup. But rumors are swirling around Kansas City tonight, and everyone wants to know, is
This is
she
pretty funny.
going to be there?
Oh!
Just watch.
She single-handedly made the NFL ratings go up. She's been having to answer questions about their relationship.
She went to his afterparty.
She is his biggest fan.
She's been spotted in suites with other celebrities.
What the fuck is this?
Watch.
I love this shit.
She's the reason that Travis even reached superstardom.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Of course I'm here. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Listen, Mama Kelsey is the reason we watch. That's the reason we watch the Chiefs play. Is to see Mama Kelsey in the booth supporting her
Dude,
son.
she's probably more famous than Taylor Swift right now.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, dude.
Maybe an NFL lore.
When-
NFL?
Yes.
Maybe an NFL lore.
Not when Taylor Swift concerts can be fucking seismically grafted on the Richter scale.
No, fuck that. I want a Mama
When
Kelsey
there's
concert.
actual seismic activities
yeah. I'll
when
look that up
Taylor
real quick.
Swift concerts happen that you can actually count it as a magnitude of like earthquake. Like
That happens.
I think it's like a 2. It was like a 2 point like not. It was like something crazy.
What concert was this?
It was in Seattle, the same place that this stadium
Metallica sold that out.
Well, this
because they did their snake pit.
yeah,
Taylor
that?
Swift is different, bro. Taylor Swift is on a whole nother level. They will pack that shit 2 more times for Taylor Swift.
No,
Yeah.
Than
no,
any other
Metallica
band.
actually. Metallica outsold Taylor Swift and packed it even more.
Damn.
Taylor Swift
Really?
had her stage set
I
up.
don't remember what it was.
There it
What the
is.
scale was.
There's
I'm now
So
thinking
with
about
that-
it. 2.6
Yeah.
is way too.
2.3 magnitude. So let me.
What?
explain.
Oh my god, I was close.
Yeah, you were very
Yeah,
close.
holy
But let me
shit.
explain this. So in Seattle, it was the Lumen Field, which is where the Seahawks play. This stadium is infamous for being loud because of the way it's designed. Basically, the design of the stadium is that over the top there's these giant like awnings that cover like where the players sit, so in case it rains because it's Seattle. But the way that they're shaped, the sound refracts into the stadium, so it just makes it even louder.
Yeah.
And fans love how loud they are, so they celebrate it by being even louder. So now we can go to one of the most famous NFL plays of all time during the playoffs. A little play called Beast Quake. Basically, the Seattle Seahawks, they were
This was playoffs, right?
This was in the playoffs in like 2011.
They made Super Bowl this year.
They did not make the Super Bowl.
Oh.
They were like, I think they were like a 7-9 team that year. Like, they were a very mediocre playoff team. Yeah, here it is. But they pulled off an upset in the last minutes of the game with their running back, a guy named Marshawn Lynch, made an unbelievable run into the end zone, and the fans were so like crazy that it registered an earthquake.
Holy shit.
Similar to the Taylor Swift
What
thing.
the fuck?
So what I was saying about the Taylor Swift thing, Taylor Swift sold out. I think it was that stadium, right? Or was it SoFi?
For what? The earthquake?
No.
Oh, just in
For,
general.
like,
What was the magnitude of
she
that
sold-
game?
So she
Looking
sold
real
out-
quick.
So she sold out one of the. I think it was might have been that stadium, and filled every seat. Sold out the entire place.
Yeah.
Metallica, what they did, they outsold her and filled even more people into it. Because the way they designed their stage, you see it, Luke. The big circle stage,
They
the snake pit.
they started
They
doing
were
that in the Black
dumping
Album.
people. They were dumping people into the middle of the stage and filling that even more,
Oh my
and
God.
sold that out. So sold even more tickets
Yeah.
than Taylor Swift.
That's like VIP.
Yeah.
That's like people who spent money on those tickets.
Yeah.
I was about to drop 1,000 for those tickets.
Oh,
I was just to go see Metallica.
that would have been an awesome show.
Snake Pit. When I looked, Snake Pit tickets were like 500 or something. I was about to do it.
And who are you gonna bring?
Damn.
I don't know. I was gonna go by myself.
It was.
I was
okay,
like, you guys would have been in nosebleeds. I would have been down in the Snake Pit.
It was a magnitude 2 earthquake, so like around the same as the Taylor Swift one.
God damn it.
But that means that Taylor Swift made a bigger earthquake than their own team did.
So
Yeah, she
that
beat
also
it. She
happened.
beat the record.
She
That
got
happened
the
last
biggest
year.
record, yeah.
That happened last year around
Metallica
the
must
same
have
time.
caused one. There's no way they didn't.
Yeah, this is just at Lumen Field, so like I don't know about other stadiums and whatnot.
So
That's crazy
And
that
Citizens
stadium is just built to like actually make earthquakes.
And you
Yeah,
know the
dude.
wildest thing? That's not the loudest stadium in the NFL. Technically, it is Arrowhead, which is where the Chiefs play. That
Burrowhead.
stadium is also whatever. And that stadium is also infamously known for being extremely loud.
Don't forget about the link.
Well, the link's loud, but like nothing like that.
All right, so last year around this same time, right October,
Uh-huh.
Phillies projected it on an earthquake scale,
Really?
and the earthquake scale was in Penn State, right?
Are you?
I don't know. I gotta look.
Was it
this
Penn
up.
State? Because Bryce Harper last year, you don't remember this. Bryce Harper hit a fucking
It
nuke.
did not. That was a myth.
It didn't. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, it's true. Fuck it. It's true.
It says they.
It's true.
Where-
It
Where's
says they did not.
My
create
sources,
it.
I made it the fuck up.
I'd say it's true, so it's fucking
My
true.
source, dude. Trust me.
Google
my,
lies.
my sources, I made it the fuck up.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Google lies.
No, it's not.
That's not true.
What do you mean
Action
it's not?
News, fuck that. They're lying.
What do you mean it's not? Why would Action News lie?
Because they're fake news. Or
I-
something.
I-
don't know.
I
Fake
stand
news
with
is fucking
Jake.
fake.
I stand with Jake's
Okay.
opinion.
fucking
Your
Fox
opinion
News,
is wrong.
CNN, ABC.
Bullshit.
What's the other news?
MSNBC.
That one. All fake
That
news. I'm true.
Jake is the only reputable source we
Yeah.
have left in this country.
Jeez.
I'm leaving.
If I say
if that's the case.
If I say it's true, it's true.
What the fuck is this video you sent me? I've been trying to
What?
say for the past 10 minutes.
What?
What
The
video?
Eclair fucking donut. What the fuck, dude?
I
can't-
seen it.
I'll
I
show
was,
it to
I was
you
watching
later.
it. I was like,
Okay.
wait, what the fuck?
Like what?
Okay, yeah.
Let's bring all this in.
So I guess speaking of Phillies, we could talk about how they advanced again. For the second year in a row, they made the championship series.
It was a scary game.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, not really, yeah, I guess. But, yeah, the Phillies, they've moved on. They beat the Braves, and, kind of in the same vein as us, I shit on San Francisco fans after their loss to, the Eagles. Stay classy. Y'all are fucking garbage. Y'all are a bunch of crybabies.
Stay classy, San Diego.
Nah, like, there's just something, like, I don't know. Atlanta fans just bitch so fucking much when they don't get their way. Like, they bitched that, like, the schedule was unfair. They made fun of Bryce Harper for making a stupid play at the last of the game, too. And guess what? We came back with big dick energy and fucking destroyed them.
Wow.
And that is why you don't talk shit unless you can back it up. And what the fuck are you doing?
That's the video.
Come on, stop showing me.
Look down, dude. Like
Sorry.
Like midway, that's what I see, and I'm like, what
Oh.
Well, y'all just derailed that entire
I did not mean to ruin
the fuck?
that.
Nah, that's our fault. But yeah, dude, fuck
Keep
Atlanta.
going.
Y'all are a pack of pussies.
Yeah, wait, did you see the fucking memes people made of like the end credits?
No.
They did it for the Marlins and then they did it for the Braves and it put each player as this. It put like it was like Strider as Joe Stalin because of his mustache.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Braves fans as a complete joke.
They
Hell
are a
yeah.
complete joke. Because I don't know. We probably talked about it last week because I think it's been
Solid
that
shot.
long. But yeah, we did talk about it because that was the catcher's interference game where they threw garbage on their own field because of a play that didn't go, a call that didn't go their way. So yeah, at the end of the day, stay classy, Braves fans. Sorry, Seth, but your team just got fucking humbled.
Fuck you.
Your team.
So
just
the
got
Phillies
shat.
move on to the NLCS, which is the championship series for their conference. They're versing the Arizona Diamondbacks, another team that's had a really good postseason. They've been on fire too. So I made the best team win for this one. I have.
What? No.
Are the Phillies gonna win this year?
Phillies.
I
Let's go
think
Phillies.
so. No, I'm rooting for the Phillies hardcore.
No, that
But
sounded like you were on the fence.
no,
Go
what the
Phillies.
fuck? Why would I do that? But
Okay.
what I'll say this is, if for whatever reason the Phillies don't make it, whatever happens with the AL championship will determine who I root for
Oh, man.
that. Because then let's talk about the ALCS.
Y'all ain't ready for the bank, Arizona.
Y'all ain't ready. But let's talk about the ALCS, which is the other conference. It's the Battle of Texas right now. The two Texas teams are squaring off. You have
Rangers and
Texas baseball
Astros.
teams.
the Rangers and the Astros.
How many is how many baseball teams are there?
I think 30, which is
I
like
think Texas only.
Oh,
has
in Texas,
two.
there's only two.
Yeah. Every sport, Texas has two teams.
Aren't the Astros the one that
Besides
fucking
hockey.
cheated?
yes, the Astros
They
are
were
the
the
team that
cheaters.
infamously cheated. Not like in the past year or so, but back in their first championship.
I know this is off. It's still a sports topic, but it's not what we were talking about. Is there an Alaskan football and baseball team?
I wish there was, but no, there isn't.
No, I think they were in talks about.
Why the fuck not?
One of the teams was in.
Because
one of
travel
the-
would be
one
a
of the sports-
nightmare.
One of the sports was in talks about adding Alaska.
Also-
I think it was probably hockey.
Yeah, but like, what would where would that be supported? Like, what city's gonna support that? All I could think of was like Anchorage.
Yeah, probably
Like
that.
that's, like Alaska doesn't have a huge population, so that's like if fucking North Dakota got a professional team. Like, I don't know.
Does Rhode Island have any professional teams?
Well, for
No.
I was gonna say.
Back in the day they did, but no. Because Rhode Island, whatever, they just root for Boston.
Yeah,
usually.
they're too small.
Okay.
That's New England.
Yeah.
The damn New Englanders.
Even like Maine technically is for New England too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not technically. They are New England. They
Yeah.
don't have a team. You're not gonna get like.
So they root for Boston.
You're not gonna get like a team in Bangor or something like
Yeah.
that. There's just not enough people around there. Let's all centralize around, New England or Boston or whatever's closest. Or, don't root for any of them. Go
So
for
when I went
Team Canada.
when I went up to Maine for the moose hunt, that was the first time I was ever in Maine. Maine has to be the most liberal but most redneck state ever.
Really?
And it's so weird. Like it
That's what
doesn't
we
seem
are.
like we're liberal. We're liberal and
It's
redneck.
kind of, well, we're kind of cut. I feel like North Jersey and South Jersey are two completely
Yes.
different places.
Yeah, North Jersey's
So
a
it's
lot
like-
more liberal.
so Maine-
Then we're definitely in the redneck country down here.
It's
So
more
Maine-
mixed down here.
Yeah, it is.
Maine
it
is
a
literally
mixed
just
pot
a
down here,
fucking. Maine is like a shit pot for that though. It's all mixed
yeah.
in.
But that's kind of what we are, like in this area.
So, like,
yeah.
So like, I don't know if we could
The
like.
tri-state area
Like,
kind
so
of
there
decides
was-
everything.
There was this one
Eh.
so like you're allowed to open carry or conceal carry up
Probably
there.
concealed carry.
And but like you'll be driving down the street like and like there'll be like signs like oh like this for this and then the next spot over a pizza place will have all Trump and Republican
Look,
shit
all
on it.
I'm
We
saying-
did
My,
it.
dad,
what the
my
fuck?
dad's up there
All I'm
right
saying
now
is we
for
should
me.
move the Mason-Dixon line up to Trenton.
Fucking true.
Listen, as all the hicks in high school that I went to high school with would say, technically South Jersey's under the Mason-Dixon line. So
No,
like,
it's not. It's not.
Bullshit.
some parts of it
A
technically
kid
are,
in
but-
my apprentice class lives right at the Mason-Dixon line. And he has like an
Does it
hour and a
touch
half.
Jersey at all?
It does touch
Wildwood.
Jersey.
Really?
There's a part of it.
Let me see.
Wildwood.
I've never seen the. Is there like? Where's the line? Show me the line.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, this is a...
What the fuck?
Okay,
Oh, it
I
goes
thought it was a
across and
straight
then
line.
drops. No.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a straight line. This
It
is...
splits Delaware in half.
Basically.
Hold on, I gotta...
Oh wait. So,
Yes,
So
it just goes straight
No, I
across
swore
right
it
at
was
the
a
edge
straight
of
line. I
PA
didn't
and
know
then
it-
it drops.
I didn't know it cut down like that. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No, well,
then.
yeah, well, see, no, I knew it was like all squiggly over here.
But it follows the state's line, so that's why I'm confused.
But
Oh,
it cuts Delaware in
okay,
half.
I guess-
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I guess if it goes down like that, but if it didn't go down like that, technically New Jersey would be a part of it. Like South Jersey, at least. Like, hold on, pass it down. So, like,
So,
where
like,
the Pennsylvania, when it drops down, imagine that going straight instead.
no, this just might be what it is.
That is what it is.
Well, I thought it went.
We're
okay.
not in the Mason.
Okay, that's I'm wrong.
That's
then.
what I'm saying. But I will say, if it did just go straight across, we're there.
Exactly.
We're in that. We're in the. If it did just keep going, we would probably be.
I think
We're
we
in
would
that
be on
little
it.
area
Yeah,
right
we
down
would
there.
be right.
We would
we
literally
would be on
like,
the center.
We would be like right on the line.
Well, all I'm saying is, considering the people that live in South Jersey, like quite a bit of them, I consider it as being fact because some of them take it to
Look at
heart. Yeah,
Dude, a couple
I
kids,
hate-
a
I
couple
hate
kids in my grade in
websites,
middle school
man.
got in trouble because they were just running around the halls making jokes saying "South will rise again,
Oh.
South will rise
because
again."
They're just looking for attention. See, that's
And
what
it was
like,
all the fucking hicks. It was funny as shit.
When you do it, I've always said if you hang it in the South, it's a little different. When you're hanging it here, you're being an asshole. Like, that is
no, it
the
was
complete
funny.
intention of
It
hanging
was
it up here in
funny,
the
yeah.
North.
Because
Like,
our
there's
one
no-
teacher pulled him aside and was like, "Yeah, even though it is kind of funny, but you guys probably shouldn't be
You
saying
just
that
stop it.
because
You just-
Knock it out.
some people might not think it's funny."
It's just
you're
not.
doing it for attention.
It was
You're
the
doing
fucking. It was the goofy teacher, the goofy history teacher.
That rebel
Glasses,
attitude
the real
is just
skinny
become
dude.
synonymous with asshole. Like that has been like that's kind of like what I think it is because that's kind of what it is. It's
Yeah.
like the whole rebel attitude is just being a dick. That's what
Yeah.
it's become. Like what you could say maybe back in, I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, let's move on.
I don't wanna talk
Let's
about
move
it.
on.
Hey,
before
hey,
this
hey,
gets
real
weird.
quick, can we talk about Instagram just posted, what the fuck was it? Mortal Kombat just posted a teaser.
For Omni-Man.
Oh yeah, they showed the
Omni-Man.
Omni-Man teaser. On
Ooh.
top of yesterday, they showed the new trailer for Invincible Season 2,
Yes.
and it's coming within a month.
Yeah.
Oh,
That,
shit.
well, that's why
Yeah.
they're dropping
Oh,
Omni-Man.
shit,
first.
this
Yeah,
is
man.
tough.
Yeah,
So, dude,
I was
did you
gonna
see
bring that up.
They didn't show his full
Yeah, I can't
fatalities.
play.
They showed little snippets
He
of the
showed
fit.
the fatality where he's holding.
Yeah, I was like,
train.
holy
He
shit.
does the train move as like
For
one of
the
his
fatality.
fatalities.
And the fucking head squeeze, and then when he's beating up on Mark.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah, the beating up on Mark is that he
Like,
slams the
he
dude into
starts
the
punching
thing, and
him.
then
Dude,
holds that, and
I
then
wanna
his
see it. Here we
fucking
go.
his punches is the.
I'm
X-ray.
watching it muted. I
That's
just want to see the
awesome.
fatalities, and I want to see his moves.
You don't see the full fatality.
it's really neat if you
It
watched
is.
No,
Invincible.
I don't need to see
Or-
it.
or-
I've never
or-
seen it.
or read the
beginning
comic.
of it.
If you were going to, I really
I'm
recommend
excited
you
for that.
watch that one at least.
I
it's
watched
very
that one.
much,
That's really good.
It was this trend of Amazon had like these two really good adult superhero shows with The Boys and
Boys and
Invincible.
Invincible.
They're
Invincible came out of
so
nowhere.
Good. Invincible came out of nowhere though. It just dropped,
And it
and
was
like,
like
everybody
good.
was just like, "Holy shit, this is great!"
I remember hearing
Like,
about Invincible.
So like for the very first episode, it throws you through a curveball
It was
already
literally
because you
the
don't
first
think it's
episode
like
will hook you. Like actually, just
It
straight up,
doesn't-
the first episode will
So,
be
like,
like, okay, I gotta watch the rest of this to see
So,
what
like,
happens.
the first episode. You think
Don't mention
you
anything
think the
in case
one guy's
somebody
the
wants to
good
see it.
guy?
Yeah,
I'll put it on my list.
And then,
it's
like,
crazy.
It doesn't seem like
Jesus
it.
fucking Christ, he's broken.
Yeah, bro. It's cool. Although
And for like the first episode, it doesn't even seem like it's gonna be an adult show until that very end scene.
yeah,
They're like, oh fuck, this
Yeah.
got real.
I thought it was legitimately more of like a teenager, like
Yeah.
Teen Titans kind of thing, up until like the last 10 minutes of the first episode, and I
And
was
it's
like,
a
I
full
was
10
like,
minutes of
holy
what the
fuck.
fuck did I just
what
see?
the shit? Like,
Dude, this is gonna be wild.
it throws
for
you
the first
for a
DLC
complete
character.
loop.
Did you watch
Oh,
Gen
no,
V?
No, I did not. I heard it's not great.
There's a lot of dicks in it. The only thing I don't really like.
I mean, there was
It's like
quite a
that.
few dicks in the regular The Boys,
Yeah.
to be fair. But I think why did I say
Boys.
The
The
Boys? I'm
Boys.
thinking of, I'm
Boys.
sorry, I'm in a 40k orc kind of.
Get
The
boys
boys.
moving.
The Wog. No, The Boys is great. I said The Boys again. The Boys is really good too.
I've heard a
well,
lot.
they're
It's very
season-
funny. Their
The
next,
next
season
season's
is
coming
delayed.
out. It's coming out. I think they said around like December.
No, season 4 right now is completely under wraps
Oh.
until the writer's strike is done.
The
They
writer's
reached
strike
an
is gone.
agreement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
hold
they
on, hold on.
announced it's coming out soon.
But
Oh,
they have
okay.
it, but there's an
That's
actor
fucking
strike
great.
now.
Season 3 was so fucking good.
It was-
Like it's getting really interesting. Like it's
So Gen V kind of ties off right after that because they talk about what happened to Maeve,
Oh, okay.
and then it's like the high school of them going into, but it's like fucked up. Like the story's fucked up, but it's not like
I'm just
fit with the boys.
I'm just gonna
a whole
stick
lot.
with The Boys, honestly.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
good.
think I'm gonna. The Boys has been great though. Like
It has been great.
there's only ever been like one episode that was kind of boring, and then the rest of the episodes are bangers. Like every single episode is so fun.
So like in Gen V, there's a scene where they talk about like it's a girl that's a side character and she talks about I was at Herogasm when Soldier Boy went crazy or something.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Soldier Boy is the best character.
He's
bro.
so funny.
He was so fucking funny.
I like when Butcher's giving it like they're just hopping him up on drugs and they're like
You
someone
think of a
goes
lot of pot.
fucking Starlight
Bite
goes
him pot.
wait so we're just giving him a shit ton of drugs when he's the most powerful person out of all of us now.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Man, fuck it, you know.
He was.
He has a Vietnam flashback.
He
we
was
can't
the
stop
best
him.
character, also because of the actor. Because I watched Supernatural, and
Oh,
it was
yeah.
so funny seeing him on the fucking screen.
Yo, he is fucking hysterical.
He's so funny.
He's actually
Oh,
he's the
hell
voice of
yeah.
Batman now too.
really.
He's the current voice of the DC animated universe Batman.
What's his?
Jensen Ackles.
Jensen Ackles is now Batman.
He's doing
Did you watch
the
That's
voices.
pretty neat.
He's doing
yeah.
the voices for Batman.
Yeah, he was I remember him being in Supernatural. I used to watch that a while ago, and then when I saw him in The Boys for like the teaser, I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be a banger season.
Hell yeah.
No, that's another show I recommend watching if you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
It's very vulgar, so be warned. That is a show you should not watch. You should watch it with
With
either your
children,
Not watch it with your kids.
Do not watch, or I would rather watch it. I'd say you should watch it with friends or by yourself.
I watched it
Those
with
are
my
the only
dad.
two things. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
that's
I told my dad about it. He goes,
Season-
"Yo, this shit's crazy."
Season 3, episode 1.
Yeah, no. When it first came out, I was like, "Yo, do you hear about this show, boys?"
Fuck!
He goes, "No, what is it?" I was like, "Do you like the superhero movies?" He was like,
Did
"Yeah."
you-
I was like, "Well, it's superheroes that just do fucked up
Did you
shit."
watch
He goes,
all of it
"I'm
with
in."
your dad?
Yes. No, I watched it before him, and then he would watch it, and I would sit there. I was like, "Oh, this is great."
Did you
He's
watch?
like, "Did you see this?" I was like, "Yeah, I watched it
Did
already."
you watch the first episode of the 3rd season with him, or did you watch that?
I
alone?
watched that alone, and then watched it again with
No,
him. It was
no!
so great.
He was like,
Did
what
his
the
reaction?
fuck?
I was laughing my ass. We were laughing our ass off
He was
at it.
probably like,
He's like,
"What
"What
the
the
fuck?
fuck?"
What the fuck?
And then the dude just fucking sneezed and expanded. He's like, "What the fuck?" And we were
Don't
laughing
spoil
so
it.
Yeah,
fucking
I-
hard.
Wait,
Wait,
didn't
don't
the
spoil
didn't the Frenchman come in after
Don't
that?
spoil
Yes.
it. We
Oh.
gotta.
I have not
let-
seen
It
any
was,
of
it was
this.
Butcher and Frenchie that came in right after
They
that.
pull an Ant-Man and Thanos goes up his ass.
I've heard about that. I've heard about
It
that.
wasn't his ass.
Okay, let's move
Alright.
on to something I've seen that no one else has seen.
Oh,
It's,
wait, hold on. Before we go into this, did
No,
you
go
see
ahead.
the behind the scenes for that?
Yeah, they built a big prop.
It's so fucking funny.
They
Okay, we're done. We're
Yes,
done with the boys.
Yes, dude, it's fucking
We're
like
done.
we're
We're done with the boys.
It's like a
We're
10
gonna
foot
sit-
tall.
I'll show
prop
you
of it.
after.
It's
Yeah.
so
I'll show
fucking
you after.
funny.
It's crazy.
Hang on, I'll Google it.
Okay.
We're done.
Go
So,
ahead.
so I saw a movie recently. It's hold on one second. Let me pause this. But it's a movie about it's called Across the Universe. Have any of you guys heard of that
No.
movie? It's a movie Abby told me about. It's a musical, but it's filled with nothing but Beatles songs.
I don't
Like,
what is it called?
I don't like
What the hell?
musicals.
It's called Across the Universe.
Oh.
You know, I've seen Help. The movie Help. Have you seen that one?
No, but I know what it's about.
I've seen that one.
It's fucking weird.
The one where Ringo gets the ring stuck on his finger.
Yeah.
And he has to they have to go around.
What
There's
was
one
the-
scene where they're being defended by the military and they're surrounded by soldiers and they have tanks defending the Beatles and they're just playing a banger on just in the middle of surrounded by soldiers.
Yeah.
It's a
What was the-
goofy ass movie.
What was the movie that our music teacher showed us?
It was Mr. Griffin showed
Yeah.
me that movie.
Mr. Griffin had another one. He had another. It was this Oriental girl comes in and hangs out with the Beatles and
That's the same movie.
Is
With
it?
the ring on it, where Ringo gets the ring stuck on his
And people
finger,
are hunting him.
and they have to hunt him down.
Yeah, that was it.
That movie is fucking hilarious, actually.
Like, dude, it was
I've
so
heard a lot about this
confusing.
You know what that movie had ingrained into my head?
What?
For some reason, the one thing I took away from that movie is the Beatles in that movie had a house they all stayed in together, and there was this bed that was in the ground, in the floor, where it would go in the floor.
Oh yeah.
And
That's weird.
my takeaway from that was to do that in every single Minecraft house I ever built was to put my bed in the floor for some reason.
Interesting. That makes a lot more sense now. But no, this movie Across the Universe, it's actually, I'm not a big musical person, but it's actually very interesting.
Wait a minute.
There's some things.
It was in a lot of
Was
cute
this-
Beatles references,
Wasn't it in the Vietnam War and a guy's getting drafted?
Yes.
I've seen a part of it. I know
Yeah.
exactly what
musicals
you're
are
talking
really are different. They're very hard for me because I don't know. Or something like Little Shop of Horrors is a great movie. I don't know. Have you ever seen Little Shop of
about.
Horrors?
A little bit.
I have not.
That is a fantastic movie.
Sibo!
Yeah.
Another
Like-
musical I watched recently was Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
That's a good movie, and it's a
There's-
musical.
Yeah, I'd say a lot of Disney classics you could say are musicals too.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the Disney like Lion King is a great movie.
Yeah.
but it has a couple songs in it.
Well, there's a difference between having a couple songs and being a musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say The Lion King's more of a movie, not really a musical. There's one movie that everyone it's a beloved classic that I'll argue to this day is technically a musical a little bit. That's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
It is a musical.
I will argue that that's
Yeah.
a musical to this day.
It's a musical. I would agree with you.
Because, like, that movie's jam-packed with
It
songs.
has a song every scene, pretty much.
Yeah, like every
it's
scene
not-
or every other scene,
Damn it.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
consider it a
definitely-
musical.
The next Joker movie is gonna be a musical.
I don't understand that though.
Yeah.
I'm
Is it
actually
just
interested in that.
It makes me intrigued. I don't know if I'm like if I'm gonna like it, but like I'm willing to go see it because it just sounds interesting. Because I
Yeah.
really loved the last one. It was so fucking
Dude,
good.
I want to rewatch it.
Yeah,
I want to do like a
the movie did its job of making you feel
So-
uncomfortable so goddamn well.
Yeah.
That is what they were trying to do, and they fucking nailed it.
With Willy Wonka, have you noticed each generation has their own Willy Wonka now?
yeah.
Yeah. I kind of. They
I-
should have just left the original alone.
I had
I don't hate the second like the
It's
remake.
not
The Johnny Depp
awful.
one? It's
I actually like the Johnny Depp.
It's not
one.
awful.
I'm not
but,
gonna
like,
say I like it more. I
Oh,
like the original
yeah.
more, but
Like,
It's
it's
just
not
a copy and paste with Johnny Depp, though.
But I still enjoyed
it's
the
got
newer
it's
one.
it's
the
different.
Johnny Depp
Because
one.
the thing with the Depp one, it focuses more on Wonka himself and not
Yeah.
really the kid.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
kid's kind of a side character in that movie, whereas in the
Yeah.
original he was the main character.
Yeah,
and Wonka
No.
was just the driving force.
I definitely think the
Yeah.
first one is the best out of all of them. It's
Yeah.
just that I do like the second one because I just think they are different.
Yeah, and then there's this new one which is even more
It's
different.
all about Wonka.
It's like an origin story, which like, again, have they not learned the first time that making
So
a
does
movie
Charlie
about?
just not show up in that?
I don't know much about it.
Yeah, then,
It's-
I mean,
it's an
then that's just
Yeah,
different.
then Charlie's not. I don't think
That's
he's
just
in-
a lore show. If you want to know the sweet, juicy Willy
Who
Wonka lore.
that's what I argue the entire time. Who gives a shit about the lore of Willy Wonka? That's why I
It
didn't.
literally was
I
about the
want to
kids
see
getting
the
murked
entire
until
journey of
Charlie.
him finding the Oompa Loompas.
Yeah, they
It's gonna be
don't.
an app.
They
They don't
did that in
talk
the
about.
second one though.
No,
Well,
they didn't.
yes,
It was
they
a
did.
short scene.
Well, they didn't talk about the Oompa Loompa Civil War yet. They didn't. get to
Yeah,
that
that's
point.
what we need to find out.
It's like the Unboy
Willy Wonka came in and destroyed the fascist regime of the Oompa Loompa Empire.
And then he just
and
take
then
the
he released.
Did he take the Oompa Loompa prisoners of war and just add them to his chocolate factory?
Chocolate factory.
Or did he just take the winners from the winning side and bring them to his chocolate factory as a reward?
Okay, well
It's
now,
a
a trophy
very.
for civilians.
I don't.
How many
you know
Oompa
what?
Loompas
I don't
died?
think you understand how deep the Wonka lore really goes.
I guess I don't.
What about Charlie's grandfather being in the First World War?
I could buy that. But since
Yeah,
since
I would
we're on
buy
the
that,
Wonka
yeah.
topic, I
He
don't
was
know
the
if
boat captain of the expedition to the Oompa Loompas.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to bring this up again, so I'm gonna bring it up now. Did you know there was a Tom and Jerry and Willy Wonka collab movie?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Yes,
Okay.
I actually.
When
And
the
I've watched
fuck?
it.
Hang on.
This
How
was
am I
in-
the only one that doesn't know this?
This was in 2017. So you've seen Willy Wonka, right?
The first
I've
one.
seen
Like the
both
original?
movies. I've seen the Tom
Okay,
and
well,
Jerry
I'm
movie.
explaining it to Luke. So you ever seen Willy Wonka, the original? Okay. You ever seen Tom and Jerry? Okay. So take the Willy
Dude,
Wonka
the
movie.
I think we've
Best
seen
is
them all.
they fuck each other up in the middle of the factory.
So imagine the Willy Wonka movie, but with Tom and Jerry in it.
So
Like,
it'll be a
literally,
Willy
you would-
Wonka scene, but like
With the cat.
with the
mouse.
cat and the mouse fighting
in
in the factory, like as the scenes are going on.
So is it
like-
the real movie with just them in the background?
yeah,
It's all
basically,
animated.
It's all
It's them
animated.
as like a character, side character.
So like know the where the girl gets the blue bubble gum and blows up?
Right.
In that movie, there's a scene where I think it's Tom and Jerry. They're like it's almost like a
What
piece
if it?
at-
What
they're,
if it's
like, at
them that
peace.
caused the kids to get killed?
No, it's not.
No. Fuck.
And the best
That
part
would have
about
been
it
funny.
is
You know how funny that would have
they-
been?
And Luke,
Yeah.
they have the boat scene in the movie untouched, untouched at all. They
That's
actually
actually-
kept
wait,
it in the
Let's
movie.
go. Let's get
Well,
kids
they
nightmares.
changed it a little bit.
No, they have Tom and Jerry
No,
just
it is
sitting in
the
it,
same
freak the
exact.
fuck out.
It's the same exact like lines, but a
Oh, yeah.
different character is saying it.
Oh,
It's this little animated mouse.
Remember
is saying
Tuffy
it
the
instead.
Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an Oompa Loompa in the movie.
What?
And
Yeah.
he does the boat part.
He does. Getting to hear Tuffy the Mouse say, I hear the fires of hell burning or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, what am I watching?
What acid trip did I get on? Because that's funny. I would
More-
definitely watch
more
that high as
respectful.
shit.
So
But another animated collab You guys ever see Scooby-Doo WWE?
No.
Yes, I've seen that.
In that movie,
I see that. It's funny.
John Cena punches a boulder in half.
I see that.
What? He,
Like
he,
Resident Evil 5 style.
yeah, he Redfields a boulder.
No, he
Yeah.
doesn't just Redfield the boulder. He shatters the boulder into 1,000 pieces with his punch.
Oh shit.
So
There
there's
was
that.
a scene where like the gang were about to get crushed by a boulder, and then all of a sudden the John Cena theme plays, and he runs in and he just fucking uppercuts the boulder, and the boulder
This
explodes.
sounds worse somehow.
It was amazing.
Oh, speaking of kids movies that nobody gave a
And
fuck about.
then Scooby's like, "Thank you, John Cena." It's the best, bro.
My
They
mom
did a
was
collab with
watching
Kiss, too.
fucking why can't I remember it?
I just have a question about the cover art. Why is Scooby-Doo standing next to an empty space there in the ring? Shouldn't there be two people in
Shut the
there?
fuck up.
Oh, Space Jam. My mom was watching Space Jam 2 this morning.
Oh yeah, I heard. I'm sorry.
And I was
sorry
like,
to
what
hear
the fuck is going on here?
I'm sorry.
Does anyone?
Wait, the what?
Listen.
Space Jam 2. Is that the one with?
That's the one with LeBron.
It's got Rick and Morty in it.
That was just a fan cluster.
It was.
because
So was
the
the
one.
original. Let's be real though.
But the original was better.
Wait,
it had the better basketball players.
All right,
Shut
I'm
up.
gonna give the hot take of our generation.
What?
I don't like Space Jam. I think that's
What?
I think it's a shitty fucking.
You know
movie.
what, AJ?
It's the
I
point.
kind of agree with
No,
you.
thank you. I'm glad.
That was the
people-
point.
I
It's supposed to be
think
a
I
shit
will
movie.
say
It wasn't a
I,
good movie.
I do have a nostalgic
Yeah.
feeling towards that movie, so I can't say I hate it 100%.
I don't hate
And
it.
I think the soundtrack was a banger.
Come on and slam!
Yeah.
And welcome
Okay,
to
that
the
song's
jam.
good.
That
But like,
that bangs. to
I
me.
will agree with you. That movie's not great.
It's a movie about Michael Jordan. That's it.
It's also the origin that started the furry epidemic. That was like
That's true.
That was like a patient zero for that shit.
That is very true.
So if we didn't get that, we wouldn't have people with butt plug for tails.
Nah, then we probably
No,
still
we
would have
still
had
We
that.
probably
Fuck.
still would have had that because we had Sonic the Hedgehog, but you know,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have spread as fast. You know?
Yeah. Shout out to Lola. That's all I gotta say.
God damn it!
You created a generation of furries.
Fucking Lola Bunny.
For better or for
Wait,
worse.
what?
And then Zootopia came along and made a new generation.
And
of
made
furries.
it worse. They made it
No, wait,
Alright,
worse.
relax.
What?
Made it worse.
You're very hyped about these furries. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I hate furries, bro.
Okay.
So wait,
Look,
what?
bro, you
So,
can do
I have
whatever.
a question here.
You
I
can
have
do
a question.
whatever.
You
Not
can.
around me, please.
If you
It
push
makes me-
it, if you
I have a
push it,
question.
I'll slap you in the head with a brick.
I have a question. When they were animating the Looney Tunes for Space Jam, who in their right mind made Lola Bunny so fucking thick for no reason? Like, why was that?
See, that's what they did. That's
They wanted to
did it.
hypersexualize a rabbit, so some guy got hopped up on crank and fucking went nuts
Like-
drawing a fucking sexy bunny.
Look, man, it was. The 90s had a lot of that, actually.
The 90s was wild.
They
Man,
did.
the 90s is when the anthropomorphic animals kind of came into existence. Because you had Thundercats in the
Yeah.
same generation.
I thought Thundercats.
There's
was
a
in the
hockey
80s.
team in our league that had that's
You
called
are
the
right, it was
Thundercats.
more 80s.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
like
Thundercats
early
was
90s.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that was.
Voltron was 80s.
Yeah, but that wasn't like
Late
reboot
80s.
psycho anime bullshit.
Voltron.
No,
I think
no.
Voltron's even older than that.
Voltron came out in the early 80s, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I was thinking Power Rangers. Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers started in the 70s, dude.
Yeah, dude.
In
it's old.
Japan, yeah.
It's old as shit.
Yeah, dude. Well, you know what
Damn.
Power Rangers is, right?
I know what it is,
There's
yeah.
a
Well,
show in Japan called like, it's like Koju Sentai or
I'll look it
something.
up.
Oh yeah,
So,
I've
like,
heard. I've
basically,
seen this.
every Power Ranger show is just a redubbing of a Japanese show that is completely just different from Power Rangers, and they've branded it as Power Rangers in America.
Super Sentai.
Yeah.
So
That's
Super
it.
Sentai-
I did see that.
Super Sentai is a completely different show in Japan. Like it has nothing to do with
Yeah.
it. But in here in America, they just redub those shows and bring them to America, and they just call it Power Rangers, and that's how it blew up here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yo,
like,
has anybody?
I used to fucking love Power Rangers when I was little, and then I grew up and saw that. That shit was dumb. I was
I love Power Rangers.
Dude,
I still have a soft spot for it because I love kaiju stuff. So,
I do.
so like,
Power Rangers is so fucking awesome.
yeah.
y'all remember the TikTok thing? There's a donkey in my bed.
No. Oh, I've heard
No,
that.
I found that guy's profile, and he makes fucking goofy ass covers of random songs. This is his most popular video outright, and it's so fucking funny that it's Katy Perry I was thinking about it. I was like, I thought it was Taylor Swift. I was like, man, you know how funny that would be if they played that at a football game to piss off Taylor Swift? And like, oh, it's the wrong person.
They would never do that.
It's the wrong person.
They can't offend Taylor.
Back to Power Rangers. What was your favorite Power Rangers? Mine was Dino Thunder.
I had Dino Thunder and like.
Dino Thunder was the best.
Honestly, I didn't really watch much Power
Really?
Rangers as a kid.
I had the movies with the White
original
Ranger.
good
movie with the car.
Dino Thunder. Was
Oh, the car
probably my
movie?
favorite.
Yeah,
During the
I don't like that
jungle?
one. Even when I was little, I didn't like that one. I don't even know what. Like, I was like, this movie
Yo,
okay.
the White Ranger, the guy that was in like every Power Ranger series, he was the original Green Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
When he died, I was like, holy fuck, part of my childhood died with him.
Yeah.
That was sad.
That was sad.
But he was like one of the best fucking Power Rangers ever, hands down.
I was a White Ranger fan, bro.
Yeah,
White
he had the
Ranger-
fucking
Green Ranger
Eagle
was
sword,
awesome.
bro.
White Ranger was pretty fucking
Dude, when they
cool.
brought him into the dinosaur,
I missed-
what was it? What was his
Dino
fucking
Thunder.
sword?
It was the one. I don't
Because
remember.
he was like a
He was the Black Ranger.
No.
Yeah, he was. He was the Black Ranger.
yeah, but they also brought the Green Ranger into.
He was a
Dino.
fucking Velociraptor.
There was
I think.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what Power Ranger series it was from, but there was the Blue Ranger was a Scottish guy, but I don't remember which one it was.
Oh, that was
Because
the
they were
police
like-
one. The police one.
Yeah, they
The
would be
police
like,
one wasn't really that good.
because he was like, "What?" The villain was like, "What's your gimmick?" or something, and then he was like, "I'm Scottish."
What the Damn,
It
dude, we're
was
just
funny.
talking about childhood nostalgia right now.
We
Yeah,
did
like
that
this
last
is
year.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
making a new Power Ranger.
The
movie,
OG
and they're
Green
redoing
Ranger.
it.
I didn't
They
like
do-
the
The
reboot.
They
reboot was
redo
kinda
Power
bad.
Rangers like every couple of years.
I didn't
though.
like the live action reboot.
This is the
Only
movie
because
that wasn't
I
that
like
Mighty-
the big CG.
the Mighty
one.
the whole show
was fucking live action.
This is the one that I have, Mighty Morphin.
Yep, that's the one I.
I
remember that.
That's the one I
like
liked
that
as
one.
well.
The
good.
dude with
Yeah,
the
I
purple
remember that one.
ooze.
Dude, I was a White Ranger fan. Bro.
Yeah, I
White
know.
Ranger's a badass motherfucker.
Growing up, I always liked the Red Ranger.
He was the one who had the fucking Tiger Zord, right?
But the
No, he had
fucking
the
White
Eagle
Ranger
The
was.
Eagle, yeah.
He had the Eagle Sword.
The White Ranger was dope
That
as
shit's
shit. I
awesome.
liked that too.
What was the one with the fucking
Wait.
the samurai fucking Power Rangers and the Ninja Rangers.
I watched that one.
That was
That was
cool.
the show I actually watched the most of.
Yeah, the one.
Really?
Yeah, I watched the Samurai one.
So wait, did they just dub over the scenes where they're in the suits, or are they like?
It's a completely different show in Japan. It has nothing to do with fucking Power Rangers.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Completely
So,
unrelated.
yeah, there
So
was
like it's
one-
hardcore for Japan, but it's goofy for us.
It's a little more serious in Japan, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Pretty like Super Sentai is supposed to be like a more
Thing,
like.
yeah. I don't know much about Super Sentai.
Yeah, I don't really know too much, but I do know it is like
Why
it's
is your
not
card
Power
showing?
Rangers.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
completely different.
I got
We
wrong
have the
stickers.
wrong
They-
Power
they
Rangers.
gave him
They have a
three-
comic book?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
there's a
that.
comic line. Not to ruin your tangent, but I did watch a movie recently of a franchise that I love, but it's Saw X.
Real? Oh, dude, I love.
Was that
Saw.
good?
I actually really like the new one.
Is it worth going
Because
to?
Spiral wasn't really that good.
Yeah, but like, it's got the typical Saw stuff in it, but it's very different. This one,
Okay.
like, it's more about like Jigsaw himself.
So like fucking 7 or 6.
Yeah, but like this one's different because like I'm not gonna go into spoilers because it's still a new movie, but
When are we going to stop with the Saw movies?
I don't know.
Never.
People like Hostel was like a fucking big deal.
there's
because it
already
was-
talks of another one. But
The
that's
thing is,
aside
the
point.
reason there's so
Wait,
many.
wait,
No,
yeah.
Saw.
Oh,
The reason there's so
fuck.
many shitty horror movies is because they're really cheap to make and they make buckets of
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
But I'd
Yeah,
argue
it's
Saw's
a
not
scary
really
movie.
like a horror franchise.
It's just you
though.
It's
can
thriller.
when you can
Torture
make a
porn,
movie for
yeah,
$1
it's
million
just torture
and make
porn.
$100 million. It's like why the fuck would you make anything else?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that's the problem.
That's why that one fucking company does nothing but horror movies.
Blumhouse.
Yeah, Blumhouse.
They pump out like 50. What they do is instead of
Some of their movies are actually
Blumhouse,
pretty good.
some of the movies are really good because their business
I
method
didn't
is
see. I didn't see the most recent one, but I think it was like Black Phone or Mask.
the one they're
or
working on
something.
now is Five Nights at Freddy's.
That's coming
Yeah.
out soon.
Yeah, but the
I'm excited
Blumhouse,
for that.
I love their method. Is you know how like, a big budget studio will make one big maybe 3 big movies a year, right?
Yeah.
They'll give 3 big movies and they'll have each movie will have a big budget $100 million or something.
They're doing the new
What-
Exorcist movie
What
too.
Blumhouse does instead is
It's already out.
what
Oh,
Blumhouse
well, yeah,
does
it's
instead
out,
is
but-
It's not good.
instead of making those
Yeah,
big
that's
budget
the point.
movies, Blumhouse just decides let's make $51 million movies instead of making one $50 million movie.
Yeah.
One of the movies is bound to be good, and most of them are probably going to be trash.
They put the odds in their favor.
So yeah, So they're going off of more good ideas than budget.
So, like,
Get Out.
Yeah.
Well, wait, hang on.
Like I'm
Lawless?
telling you, they make a lot of bangers. It's just they also
Yeah,
make a
some
lot
of
of
them,
shit.
I didn't know
Yeah.
Lawless was a Blumhouse
Yeah.
movie.
A
That's the one
lot
with
of
Shia
the
LaBeouf
Blumhouse-
and Tom Hardy.
A lot of the Blumhouse films go.
They did
like,
the Paranormal
are-
Activity
yeah,
series too.
They get
Oh,
released like under the radar.
Yeah, that's a lot of them too.
So like because they put out so many movies,
Yeah.
they're released under the radar, and they'll start promoting
Us, Happy Death Day.
like the ones
Yeah.
that they know
Holy
are
shit,
going
I
to
didn't
actually
know
hit.
those movies.
Yeah, they just make a.
Didn't they make a rival?
I'm pretty sure.
They
make
I heard that one
Because they just
fuck.
make a fuck ton of movies.
They might have
Because, like, most of their movies are like
Oh no,
maybe
that was,
like $1 million budgets,
Jordan-
$5 million
Jordan
budgets.
Peele,
They're
I
really
think,
cheap
made
to
that.
make.
Yeah,
But he also made Get Out too.
yeah. Well,
He worked with Blumhouse though. that
yeah.
one.
He Get Out was with them, and I think that's it.
Paranormal
Wait, they
Activity.
made
Here
Insidious?
we go. Ready? In
Yeah,
Paranormal
I think so.
Activity,
Go back
Insidious,
up.
The Purge, The Gallows,
Oh, it's
Split,
not.
Get Out, Happy Death
Apparently,
Day, Halloween, Us,
Happy
They did
Death
make
Day was
Insidious.
actually wasn't
Apparently-
bad.
and The Black
I
Phone.
heard
Megan.
that apparently Five Nights at Freddy's is supposed to be like gory.
Do they actually kill? Like, did they show the kids?
Apparently
getting
they're
killed?
going to. Yeah, apparently it's gonna be like somewhat gory.
Damn.
Well, most of their fans are our age now.
Yeah, a lot of
Although it's kind of had a resurgence in the past couple of years.
Well, it's because they make a new fucking Five Nights at Freddy's game every.
Let
They
me
make like
Google
2
that.
games a year.
Let me fucking
The last
Google that.
fucking-
I haven't
since
seen
it
Five
came
Nights
out.
at Freddy's
they
in forever.
just
PG
released a new
13
one.
though, so I
Yeah.
don't know how much they're actually gonna do.
Oh, I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna do what Venom did.
Dude.
Probably.
Don't say that.
Like where you
Don't
know
say
people
that.
are gonna get killed, but it's gonna be like the off screen,
I
like
hate-
let your mind take over. Probably.
That was we did the Venom episode was like our second episode, right?
it was one. It was like it
But-
was like the 5th one or
I
something.
said on that episode it was like the worst thing that happened to that movie was just being PG-13. If that movie was rated R
Yeah.
and just a little bit longer, it would have been way better.
What movie?
Venom.
Venom.
That was like our first ever like
You know the best
movie specific review.
And I said in that
podcast.
episode as well, I was like, you know what the best part of the Venom movie was?
Yeah.
The 42 minutes they took out of the movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
that's why the movie sucked so bad. It's
And
because we
even-
didn't get that 42 minutes
Even
of
Tom Hardy said.
making us give a shit.
Tom Hardy said about that. He's like,
Like-
yeah, this movie's not gonna do well because they took out
It did
the
well.
40 minutes of like just crazy puppeteering stuff that would give this a rated
Like,
R.
Because yeah, that's insane that they did that to that movie. That movie was rated R, it would have made buckets.
Let there
Like,
be carnage.
it would have
was
just been
actually good.
Deadpool. It would have had that same Deadpool. It would have been like people. That crowd would have went nuts for it.
Yeah.
Well,
Deadpool
Venom-
is the
Venom
only-
is an anti-hero.
Look, yeah, Deadpool is the only like superhero movies that actually like want to try and like
Well,
not
they-
be the same.
they pretty
Like
much.
they don't like they have that I don't really care attitude.
So for that,
it makes good movies. They're just
Yeah.
fun to watch.
also
Like,
for that, they already knew they were going to cast Ryan Reynolds for Deadpool, and I think
Yeah.
for Ryan Reynolds to fully agree, he wanted to be Deadpool, but he's like, we're making this
it has to be.
actually Deadpool.
It
like
has
it
to
has
be
to
a
be
Deadpool
raunchy,
movie. It has to
gory,
be
and
raunchy.
fucked up.
This is why
That's
that,
why the second Deadpool 2, they pretty much just went to Ryan Reynolds was like,
Do it.
just
Do it again.
do whatever,
Do it
Just
again.
do what you want.
Yeah.
I think they did it with. They're
that's
doing
what-
it with 3.
Yeah, that's why I was about to say Deadpool 3 is going to be the first MCU movie to be rated R
Yeah.
because they can't mess with that formula because
If
it
they
worked
do,
well
it
with
would
one.
fuck them up. So
Yeah,
bad.
it worked well
would-
with
would
one and
fuck
it
them
worked
over
well
so
with two,
bad.
so they can't really change it at this point.
Yeah.
They're B.
But it's a good thing though, because I encourage more movies that are trying to be that edgy PG-13. The reason they do it's because PG-13 is the most marketable one, the most marketable demographic.
Because it can, you can get everyone.
You can take kids to see it. You can take like adults will go and see it. Like everyone will see it. It's the most general audience aside from PG. But PG movies have been associated with like younger generation stuff. But even then, that's
So
not
for-
the case.
For Marvel, right now the only movie I'm excited for is Deadpool 3.
Me
It's the only
too.
one I care about.
That's
yeah.
the only one I care
I'm
about.
not worried about
It's the
anything
only one
else.
that's trying anything different. It's the only one
Because
that's
like
actually like.
it's just
Like I watched the
oversaturation.
season 2 for Loki just came out. I watched the first episode. I'm like, this is fucking boring. Like there's nothing.
I've actually heard good things about.
I've heard
Loki,
good things
so
about Loki.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
Loki, like the show's good.
I heard
but
Loki's the
first
best show out of all
episode
of them.
is like, it's like, all right, like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like they're trying to jump too far in the multiverse, and it's
Wait.
Well, the issue is when they introduce the multiverse because it kind of makes everything else lose all meaning. Like, why should I care if there's an infinite amount of X person in Y universe doing Z thing. It's like
They're
Why do I care?
hyping up the multiverse shit because of the Spider-Man movies, and plus with Kang the Conqueror being a multiversal entity.
yeah, I know that, but
They're definitely.
I think
gonna
they
fucking
jumped
pump that
into it
shit
too.
out.
They
I don't-
jumped into
The
it
thing
too
is,
fast.
they're not gonna do anything like super creative with it. I
No.
don't think they're gonna
Yeah.
get
So
super.
after
like,
Endgame-
they're gonna do the most safest option they can possibly choose.
Something that's not hardcore.
They should,
Throughout the
this is
series-
why they should let me write it.
Throughout the Endgame,
I would write
Infinity
the
War-
biggest. I would write the biggest fucking Endgame story. I would make a movie better than Endgame.
So with the for
Disney
the
should
Endgame-
hire me.
for the Endgame series, like they had it. There was a few parts in it where they set up for the young Avengers, like the new coming in Avengers, and they pretty much just went, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna go multiverse.
Sorry,
could've-
this is
they
gonna be
could've-
loud.
go
kids.
over there with it then, because it was loud last time you did it.
What's
Alright.
he doing?
He's just getting some. It was a little loud. It's gonna be fine. You don't need to shuffle it about.
I just want to get the most out of my
You put
money.
it- Cause like we're starting to run low, so you have to like shuffle it about a bit.
Yeah. Oh, come back.
Oops, I dropped it.
Oops.
Yeah, that's anything else you guys want to talk about?
Can
No,
I
I
go
think
back
we've
on the
been going on
No,
for a
since
Hang
while.
on, the FNAF thing, real quick. There are fucking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, there's a fuck ton of them.
15 fucking games. There are 15
Oh, yeah.
FNAF games.
It hasn't even been around for 15 years. They're releasing like more
They're
than
just-
one.
It
movie.
hasn't even been
Pumping them
10
out.
years yet.
No.
They're
The first one
pumping
came out in
babies out.
2014.
Pumping those.
Well, because
babies
the first
out.
one got so much popularity, they're like, no, fuck it, let's just ride on this cash cow.
No, well,
right
here's
now.
the thing though, because Scott Cawthon, the guy who made all the games, like he originally wanted like 2 and 3 and all that to be more spaced out, but eventually he's like, well, they're really popular. Let me just release them early, and he did
He
that
doesn't
with
make them
every
anymore.
single
He doesn't
game
make them anymore.
for like, well, yeah, well back then is what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Didn't he stop after like fucking 4? I thought that was like the last
think
one
he
he
did.
really gave a shit about.
Alright, you know what?
Let's see.
I got something. Since we're in spooky season,
Uh-huh.
so horror movies. What do you? So there's so many different horror movies. I don't know where I'm fucking going with this. But
Go on.
most iconic horror movie character, go.
The Thing.
Wow,
Dracula.
The
I
alien
will.
from
I'm
Aliens.
just. That is a good choice.
that is a good one.
I'm only saying The Thing just because The Thing is my favorite horror movie.
That makes sense.
So like, I just think that movie is like the movie blew my mind. I watched it for the first time this year.
Alien's a good one.
With Kurt Russell?
Yeah,
Kurt
bro.
Russell. That movie was fucking kick ass.
That movie is so fucking good. It's Among Us in real
That's,
life.
that's where Among Us
They
came
had
from,
to
dude.
find
It
the
is.
sus imposter.
Yo, the theory at the end, do you think Kurt Russell was the alien the whole time or no?
No.
You don't believe it?
But yeah, I'll stick with like Dracula or maybe Frankenstein's monster or even.
What about the zombie?
Really?
Just
Well-
the zombie.
Well, for most
genre.
iconic, what is
Yeah.
it? Like most iconic, or what our personal favorite is?
Well, if we're going personal, I didn't ask the question, but
Um,
if we're going personal favorite, I don't know. I love George Romero's take on the zombie, so that is one of them because that's
a really
influenced
good
so
one, yeah.
much to the modern.
Thank
zombie.
you
That's
for
a
showing
good
me
one,
the
yeah.
fucking Walking, or not the Walking Dead, the Night After the Living Dead.
No, we watched Dawn of the Dead.
Night
Dawn
of the
of the
Living
Dead.
Dead.
Yeah,
That was
Night of the Living
so
Dead was the
fucking
first
cool.
one.
I've
We
never
watched-
seen it.
Yeah,
You know
we watched
Night of the-
Dawn of the Dead at
No,
Dylan's
Night of the
all the time.
Living Dead is in the public domain because they fucked up the credits.
Yeah, they
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a clause back in the day, like if you there was like you had to put this thing in the credits to like have it be yours in the public, so it's not in the public domain. They fucked up the credits of the movie, so you can like get that
Buy the
movie.
rights.
It's just complete. Yeah, you can make any like version of that movie you want as if you
And
base
you
it
can
off that
sell it,
movie
yeah.
and sell it. Yeah,
Dude,
because,
it's in
because they
Pennsylvania.
fucked up the copyright.
Really? Did you know it was filmed in PA?
Yeah,
Really?
it was filmed right in Pennsylvania. And I think Dawn of the Dead was filmed. It was in like a southern mall. I think they had to close it out during like the non-busy hours
Yeah.
to film that.
But have you guys seen Shaun of the Dead?
Oh my
Dude,
god,
Shaun
that
of the Dead's a
movie's
classic.
fucking great.
Shaun of the Dead's fucking funny.
I remember watching the ending and thought it was a real horror movie.
Yeah, I watched it for the first time last year. The
I
movie's
don't know
funny
if
as
I've ever
shit.
seen that one.
It's the
two English
British
dudes.
one, the English guys, the throwing the fucking vinyls at the zombies.
Like,
Oh,
frisbees,
yeah,
and it
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
cracks off in the zombie's head, and they're like, oh shit, it's not fucking dead yet. And then the guy takes a cricket bat and slaps the fucker in the face.
What you on about?
It's a funny movie. All right, I think
I'm
we
ready.
get
Yeah,
it.
we've gone on pretty long.
We've gone on pretty
The
long.
tangent has ended.
Yeah, we can probably wrap it up here. Anything you guys want to plug real quick?
Georgia trash hockey. I'm doing it every week.
Yeah.
Blood Gold
Oh,
Stop
we didn't talk about
Noise
Sober
on
October.
Instagram. Blood
Oh,
Gold
yeah.
Stop Noise.
Real quick.
How you doing on Sober October, Jake?
Fucking hard. I don't like this.
You haven't had any alcohol?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm
That's why I
proud.
drank a fucking soda this week.
Go follow me on Twitter.
I'm actually 100% soda.
I want more Twitter followers.
It's not fucking Twitter.
I don't.
It's
dude,
X.
You're
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
It's still Twitter.
Go follow me on X.
Yeah.
Remember to tip your delivery driver.
Oh,
Please.
yes.
Especially if it's me.
Help me find money.